And Shane, it's obviously tragic for an airline to go through a disaster like this, but how much does this affect the reputation, do you think?
Well, I kind of think what you're saying about the domestic market and the international ones, I kind of think like India is a huge country and it's very, very competitive. So there's a lot of airlines operate in that market. So I kind of think if you're going to like book a flight to, you might think, oh, I'll leave them aside just for the moment. But then the option is then the price of the tickets will go down, and then that determines a lot of people's reaction to it. But I decided to write, okay, let's look at some other airlines that have had some crashes.
Yeah.
And I remember Air France, because when I moved to Dubai back in 2008, I flew them a lot. And do you remember Malaysia Airlines 2014? They had the 2 planes within a couple of months. One went missing, still don't know where it happened.
Yep.
And then there was the one over Ukraine.
Yeah, the one.
So I looked at both of those, and luckily it's not very simple, and there's no straightforward answer, which is good because we wouldn't have a show otherwise if it was all very straightforward. So it all comes down to how the profitability of the airline is before the crash. So, but in short term, that they will definitely take a financial hit, because Air France was extremely profitable and it was making a lot of money. Then it was a billion in the red. But if you look at today, it's back on and flying high and flying well. Malaysia Airlines, unfortunately, had years of unprofitability before its 2 incidents, let's call them. And then it had to be nationalized by the Malaysian government. And even right now, it is being profitable, but its profits are way down. So I kind of think you have to look at where it is at the moment. So in the short term, yes, Air India is going to suffer in terms of like people are going to be wondering how safe their planes are. But I think if you take a wider picture and look, Boeing is making the headlines again.
Again.